Welcome back. It has been a few days since I recorded. It's actually been, I think, 2 weeks. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's been a few weeks since I last recorded. And if you're a current subscriber and you're actually keeping along with this series, you probably am thinking, am I done with this prep series? No, I am still here. I'm still going strong. I just forgot to record a week 13, but we're back for week 12, 12 weeks away from the bodybuilding competition that I really want to do so badly. Where have I been the past 2 weeks? I just have really not been wanting to record. It's kind of like a load of laundry that you need to do, and it's pretty easy to do, and you just keep pushing it off to the next day, and that just keeps happening, and that happened for 2 weeks with me. But I'm finally here recording, and yeah, let's talk about the past few weeks and what I've been doing and everything. I can't exactly remember any of the things I said in the last video because it was so long ago. So I think for this week, I'll just be telling you kind of what I will be doing instead of what I've done and what I'm changing and my past weight and my current weight, blah, blah, blah. I'm also not going to do my average weight this week because I don't want to look at those numbers and divide it all and figure it out and everything. But I'll tell you today's weight. So with 12 weeks remaining roughly until the show, I am currently 162.9 pounds as of this morning, and that's a big drop from a few days ago. I was around 166 for a little while this past few days. It goes down to 164. Now I was 162.9 this morning, and I am pretty happy. I actually had a really good gym session. Oh, session. I had a really good gym session today. It was chest, shoulders, and triceps, and I actually was PRing on some of my exercises, which is absolutely crazy. I'm still going on about 1,800 calories. I'm getting close to that. I mean, there's always the things I don't add up, like 0 calorie sauces or things like lettuce or any of that stuff. And there's been some of that stuff. So my true calories are probably around 1,900 on average for each day. I have been doing 30 minutes of cardio, 11 incline, 3.3 speed for 30 minutes, but I think I'm gonna start doing. I did it today, and I think I will start doing this onward. 35 minutes of that, just for an extra 50 calories roughly burned. Who knows? But I think it's just the little small steps that will bring me forward each time. So yeah, 30 minutes to 35 going forward for cardio. A day in my life will look typically like this. I'll wake up 8, 9, 10, around that area. I'll have my pre-workout meal, and I will go to the gym and I'll hit my lift. After that, it's about 11:30, 12ish each time. I go home, I'll have my lunch, and I'll rest for a little bit, maybe 30 minutes, 45, depends. It really depends on the day. And then I'll go back for cardio, back to the gym for my cardio. I've really been motivated to keep on doing that, and I'm surprising myself because usually if I wasn't doing like prep or in the past, I have never been motivated to do cardio like I am now, and I'm happy about it. Like if I'm able to get my 30 minutes, 35 now done easily like that, I'm not complaining. But then after my cardio, I'll go home, shower up, whatever, kind of stall until about 5 o'clock ish, have my dinner, and eventually, it depends on, if I'm doing stuff later that night or whatever, but around 5 ish, 6 o'clock, I have my dinner and dessert, which is, a Ninja Creamy usually, something like to that thing, something like that. And I've been doing pretty good with my calories. I mean, still the 1900 area maybe with the extra stuff, but in general, my prep has been pretty good so far, especially this past week I've been feeling. In terms of my physique, I have really started noticing some differences. I feel like I'm definitely losing some fat while also potentially gaining some muscle, which is unexpected because I wasn't expecting to gain muscle. I really wanted to maintain it. And the fact that I'm gaining maybe some is phenomenal. And of course, losing fat too is just great. I've you probably won't see it later when I start flexing for this video, but I've actually started getting some chest veins down the sides of my chest and stomach areas because I am getting lean. Hopefully that's what it's from. But yeah, I've started noticing some of that when I'm uh, really hydrated or bloated, I'll see those, and it's actually pretty cool, and I love seeing that. And the fact that I'm getting them 12 weeks out is making me excited to see what I look like in 12 weeks. I'm kind of all over in this video. I'm talking about everything. I can't focus on one thing to talk about because I just have so many things I want to say in this video, but I'll probably try to keep it a little short. And again, I'm just bouncing off everything. Like I'm over here on one topic, and then the next second I'm over here on this topic. Like right now, I'm going to tell you my macros or my kind of thoughts on all my macros right now. Again, with 1,800 calories, I've actually been prioritizing carbs a lot, which is different for me. I've always been a high protein guy, just because, protein builds the muscle, blah, 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 blah. But ever since I've been doing more carbs instead of protein, I've been noticing the changes in my physique, and I really like it. So I'm going to keep trying that. And I think carbs are what builds the muscle. You need those carbs to replenish the glycogen and build the muscle. And if I keep those high, that's what's allowing me to build muscle while losing fat, while still keeping my protein pretty much like a gram per pound, around 165-ish, at least, hopefully, for most days. One thing that has been bad, however, is my fat intake. I have been getting really low fat the past couple days, and typically for bodybuilders, especially in the later weeks of prep, that is not the best thing to do. So I'm going to focus on at least getting that to a normal level, maybe 40, 50 grams of fat per day, and lowering my carbs just a little bit. So with all that being said, I think it's time to go show my physique. I probably put some physique like videos before in the video. I'm just guessing what I'm going to be editing. But here is what I look like currently. It is July 8th, and it's about 5 p.m. I've had 2 meals today. My pre-workout, which is just like a couple bananas and honey, sometimes rice cake. It depends on the day. And then my lunch. So I'm not really too bloated right now or anything. I just got back from doing my 35 minutes of cardio, so maybe I'll look a little flat from that. But otherwise, let's get into it. I'm trying to set up the camera with it being back faced. It's in 0.5 mode right now. I look so funny. I have a mirror right here. Hold on. Oh gosh, I'm just making this so much worse. There we are. Here's the mirror I usually record on, which I think I mention every video of this. But yeah, I'm trying to just set up the camera right now. Hopefully I look good, because this isn't the best this isn't the best lighting for posing, but we make do with what we have. Okay, I think this is good. I am going to, one thing I forgot to say over there. I have been really lacking on my posing, so that's one thing I would like to improve right now, because I've barely been posing. I've been posing for like after the gym, after I get a pump or something, very, typical poses, but I haven't really been practicing or looking up the best ways to do something or, trying to perfect each pose. So that is something I am lacking on. Um, but we will get to it right now. I'm going to take my shirt off and start flexing for you guys. So no audio from me. You'll hear some cool song, probably, hopefully, if I edit it correctly. And anything else, Lee? Okay, that's enough posing, just regular poses. Now let's get on to the routine, which I still, like I said, haven't practiced too much, but hopefully I still remember it because it's low-key been a little bit since I've hit it. But yeah, let's get into it. Now that my clothes are back on, here's some final words to wrap up everything in this video. I've been saying that this isn't like the best lighting, and especially for the camera, but I'll probably throw in some other videos I've got throughout the weeks and throughout the few days where I'm flexing, where it is really good lighting in my Planet Fitness bathrooms changing stall. You'll see those either right now or like earlier in the video. And in terms of my physique for that, I am shocked with my chest development recently. I've really been able to see my upper body really getting more lean recently. Um, However, my lower body, like my legs, are still definitely got a lot of fat to lose. I'm thinking that I have. Oh, I forgot to mention this. So originally I said I could get down probably to 150, and that's kind of where I'll be at in terms of weight on show day. I talked to a well-knowledged coach recently in my hometown, and he was thinking about more about 140 is my stage weight, and that shocked me. So that means I have 23 pounds to lose. And this goes back to what I was saying. I think my upper body is pretty lean going in already right now. So I think a lot of that weight is in my legs and a lot of that fat might be in my legs. However, I could be wrong and there could be some in my legs, some in my upper body. We'll see. I'm still excited to see it. And speaking of the coach, I have been talking to a coach recently. However, I did not end up going with him. I want to be self-coached. In terms financially, it's easier. I don't want to pay a lot of money, sadly. I don't have that much money. No. So financially, that reason, and for bragging rights too. If I do good in this show, completely self-coached, first show, you know how awesome that would be to brag about? I mean, even if I don't get first, if I still do pretty well, being self-coached, I'll be happy. And I think I can do it. I really do think I can do it. I just have to study up on the last 2 weeks, peak week, and get some more posing done. I might have to get a posing coach, but mm, but that's not really like cheating for self-coaching. I think getting a posing coach would be really beneficial, unless I really, 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 really locked in with like looking up all the poses and all that. But I still don't know what class or classes that I will be doing yet. That's something I have to think about. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be doing men's bodybuilding physique or men's physique. Yeah, that's it. Men's physique. The one with the shorts, basically, because my ultimate goal is to get a pro card, and I think I don't have the physique for men's physique, if that sounds right. I think this will be the end of the video today. I'll try to be more on it with posting these updates and stuff, um, because I do want to keep recording. It's just been hard to find time or the motivation to do it. Even though I want to do these, it's hard to like plan it out or something like that, you know? Um, I gotta figure out some more video ideas that I want to do. I do have ideas. It's just I'm not exactly able to do them with the eating requirements that I'm having right now, the calories that I'm trying to do, because um, I'm pretty sure a 10K challenge is not the best for being on prep. So I do want to do that eventually. So maybe that's the post-show binge that everyone does. So yeah. For the last time, that's all today. For the last time, that's all I have for today. If you like my video, check out my other ones. Subscribe, like, leave a comment saying anything I could get better on. You know, give me suggestions. I'm open to suggestions. Even though I'm self-coached, I am definitely open to suggestions because I can always grow. I can always get better. I can always find someone more knowledgeable than me because there's plenty of people out there. And I just want to say thank you to the 10 subscribers I have, even though one of them is my other account myself. So technically 9.
We're actually at 11 subscribers now.
Other people. And it's only 10, but still thankful. So, yep, if you like that, check out my other videos. That's all I have for today. Peace out.
This is my outro.
7 inches.